should know better, and I don't fear no. G'day guys, and welcome to another Guitar Zero to Hero song tutorial. And in this lesson, I'll be teaching you how to play Ophelia by the Lumineers. So I'm going to teach you the most basic version of this song, and that involves a capo on 5th fret. Your guitar will need to be in standard tuning, and there's 4 chord shapes that you'll need to know. Now if you want to master your chords back to front, then be sure to pick up my free guitar ebook at guitarzerotohero.com. So the 4 chord shapes you'll need to know are A minor, F, C, and G. Alright, so for the first verse, it's really easy. It's just a 3-chord chord progression that's just repeated over and over. The 3 chords are A minor, F, and C. One thing to note is that the C will be held out for twice as long as the A minor and the F. Strumming pattern wise, there'll be no strumming pattern. You're just going to be hitting each chord once. And the verse will sound something like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 that's it for the first verse, which is really easy. Then there's that piano break where he does all that cool fiddly piano stuff. And for that, we're going to have the same 3 chords. It's going to be A minor, F, and C. Although the timing is going to be a little different, and we're going to implement a strumming pattern as well. So the strumming pattern we're going to use is going to go something like this. Down, 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 up, down, up. And one more time. Down, 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 up, down, up. And all 3 chords are going to fit within that one strumming pattern. Make sure you have a look at the annotation here to see where each chord is going to change. Altogether, that little break will sound something like this. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. And that's it for the break. Now we get back into the second verse. And the second verse is going to be quite similar to the first verse with one minor change. So there's going to actually be 3 lines of chords now. The first line of chords is going to be the same as you learnt in the first verse. So just A minor, F, and C. And you're going to play that twice. Now when you get to the second line of chords, it's exactly the same, except you're replacing the A minor with a G. So it'll go G, F, C. And then the third line of chords just returns back to the first line of chords with the A minor, F, and C. So altogether, the second verse will sound something like this. And that's it for the second verse. Now we get to the chorus, and the chorus is nice and easy. It's just 2 lines of chords, and the first line goes A minor, F, C, and the second line goes G, F, C. So in terms of the strumming pattern, we're going to be doing something similar as we did in the break. So down, 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 up, down, up. And each line is going to be within one strumming pattern. So altogether, it will sound like this. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. And that's it for the chorus. Now when we get to the third verse, there's more of a drum beat here, so we're going to actually play a strumming pattern for this verse. Now the third verse is going to be exactly the same as the second verse in terms of chords. So you got your A minor, F, C played twice, and then you got your G, F, C played once, and back to A minor, F, C. Now the strumming pattern is going to be down, 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 up, down, up. And that's going to be played once for the A minor, once for the F, and twice for the C. Or once for the G, once for the F, and twice for the C. Altogether, the third verse will sound something like this. So after the third verse, there's this little interlude where he sings, "Honey, I love you, that's all she wrote." And this is the only bit in the song that is kind of any different to any of the other sections. So this bit's going to be really easy. It's just 4 chords. So it's just going to be F, C, and then G, C. Now timing wise, this F's going to be on the 1 beat, the C is going to be on the 2 beat, the G is going to be on the 4 beat, and the C is going to be on the 1 beat of the next count. So it'll sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... And then the rest of the song is basically just more chorus. So you just play the chorus that I taught you over and over again. And that's it for Ophelia by the Lumineers. Now, if you didn't want to play this with a capo, there's an alternative version. You can just take your capo off the guitar. And now the 4 chords that you'll need to know are going to be D minor, B flat major, and F, and finally C. So for everything that I've taught you, you can play the exact same thing. You'll just need to replace the chords I taught you in the first version with these 4 chords. So where you played an A minor before, you'll now be playing the D minor here. Where you played an F-shaped chord with the capo, you'll now be playing a B-flat major chord without the capo. Where you played a C major shaped chord with the capo, you'll now be playing the F major without the capo. And finally, where you played the G major chord with the capo on, you'll now be playing a C major chord without the capo. So for instance, without the capo, the verse will sound something like this. So that's the other way you can play the song without the capo. But for beginners out there, those chord shapes might be a bit tougher, especially this B flat major bar chord and the F major bar chord. They might be a bit more tough for you to play. So I would suggest you playing it with the capo on 5th fret. And that's actually how I prefer to play it as well. It's just a bit nicer and a bit easier to play in terms of the chord shapes. So now I'm going to be playing the first verse, the little break, the second verse, and the chorus. And I'm going to attempt to sing along just to give you some context. But don't mind my singing because I'm not much of a singer. Anyway, follow along and see how you go. When I was younger, I should know better. And I don't feel no remorse. And you don't feel nothing back. Got a new girlfriend, and she feels like she's on top. I don't feel no remorse, and you can't see past my blindness. Oh, Ophelia, you've been on my mind, girl, since the flood. Oh, Ophelia, heaven help a fool who falls in love. So thanks again for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video for Ophelia by the Lumineers. Be sure to head over to guitarzerotohero.com to pick up my free guitar ebook. If you want to see more in the future, then please just hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave your thoughts, comments and questions below, and I'll see you next time on Guitar Zero to Hero. Cheers.